Sai. Welcome back to my channel, Sai Tech. So in this video, I'll try to do the gameplay test between Realme X7 Max and the iQOO 7 device by playing the Battlegrounds Mobile India. Yes, friends, finally, a lot of users are ready to ask me this kind of question. Can you please play the Battlegrounds Mobile gameplay comparing both phones in terms of the draining battery and in draining how much temperatures can both the phones can increase? So this is what I'll be mainly concentrating in this entire video, just by checking how much battery will be draining and how much temperatures can also increase during this process of demonstration. And a quick note, I'm trying to use the with 120 Hz refresh rate during this time of testing. Definitely to quickly show you friends the refresh rate how much I'm trying to use. As you can see, so 120 Hz refresh rate is turned on and 120 Hz is also turned on in both phones. And let me just show you the brightness as well, how much I want to keep during this time process of testing. I just want to keep on same brightness levels as well. As you can see, I'm trying to keep the brightness maybe close to 70% in both phones. 70% of the brightness is maintained in both phones exactly as you can see. Even though they both have got different kind of brightness nits, Realme X7 Max has got the 1000 nits of brightness and the iQOO 7 has got 1300 nits of brightness. So let's open friends a Battlegrounds Mobile in India. Which phone will be able to open faster? That's what I'm going to see first. So if the stopwatch has been started officially, and let's check the temperatures how much it is, and 34 degrees right now, and my room temperature is pretty normal, 31 degrees only, and 33 degrees in the iQOO 7 device. 34, and the battery percentage is of 83% right now, as you can see, 83%. And in the iQOO 7 also the battery percentage is about 87%, as you can see friends clearly, 87 and 83% both phones. So now first basic thing, I'll try to compare the both phones in terms of the gameplay, which phone has got the what kind of graphics settings. That is what I'm going to compare between both phones. Let's see friends, that is the first thing which we'll be seeing. And I'm connected to the same Wi-Fi network. So this is a test which I'm trying to using the same Wi-Fi network during the process of testing. Let me just show you first thing. Let me go to the settings and show you the exact graphics what is present in both phones, so which we already knew that. So in the iQOO 7 device we did get the smooth and extreme settings, and balance and extreme, HD and extreme, HDR and extreme, and ultra HD and ultra, as you can see friends clear. So now let's see with the Realme X7 Max. So is the Realme X7 Max how much it can be there. So smooth and extreme, balanced and ultra, HD and ultra, HDR and ultra. There's no scope for the Ultra HD at all. As you can see friends, I'm not sure when we'll be able to get this kind of update for the Dimensity 1200 processor which is present in the Realme X7 Max. So slightly the games needs a lot of optimization in terms of the this Dimensity 1200. So right now I'll be choosing with the smooth and extreme setting during this time of gameplay completely. So only with the smooth and extreme settings in both phones, that is what I'm going to select. I'll try to show you exact gameplay as well, little bit kind of gameplay I'll try to do in both phones, just to test the battery life, how much it can decrease and how much the percentage also temperature can also increase. That is what I'm going to check. Let me try to start the match. So first let's start in this iQOO 7 device friends, which has got really good, I think there is no option for the 4D vibrations, there is no option for the voice changer, there is no option at all for the game frame interpolation. The only one option you do get which is a game display enhancement. There's only one option which you get, so slightly the display will be enhanced little bit but not much, as you can see friends during this time of gameplay. So definitely you'll be losing that kind of vibrations. I do think the haptic feedback vibrations, which is really important for a lot of other users who basically like this kind of haptic feedback vibrations. So whereas in the Realme X7 Max, I think in the X7 Max the game is not even added into the game space. By default you need to add the game into the game space. So that is a problem in this Realme X7 Max. It did not even detect as a game. So friends, during this process of demonstration I did not feel much kind of lag playing this kind of normal team deathmatch in this phone. I did not have any kind of issues in this iQOO 7 device overall. Even the gyroscope sensor was working perfectly alright in this phone. And let's check the temperature, how much it is right now. 35 degrees at this point, 36 degrees, not much. And the dual speakers also, which really helps in this iQOO 7 device particularly, which I particularly like, the dual stereo speaker setup, which you can actually hear the footsteps coming from left or right. So that is another thing for most of the users, they are really concerned regarding the footsteps. So all friends, it feels really smooth playing in this iQOO 7 device particularly. It doesn't feel much lag while playing the PUBG game. So this is a normal team deathmatch which I'm trying to play at this point. I'll try to play the normal match as well. So friends, I'm not that good at the gaming particularly. I can definitely agree on that particular topic in terms of gaming. I'm trying my best to be as a normal player, not as professional pro type player. Definitely, I can say that. Let me to start another match. Let's see what is the temperature right now. Meanwhile, it's of 36 degrees. So 36 degrees is not bad. 37 degrees as you can see, friends. Just increased a little bit. Let's move to this phone, which is the Realme X7 Max. So Realme X7 Max has got one type of advantage, which is having the very small compact body size. That is the one thing which I can definitely accept. So I did add the Battlegrounds mobile game as a game space, as you can see here. So now you'll be able to see this kind of real-time FPS meter and CPU and the GPU usage as well, how much it is. As you can see, this is advantage where you can increase and decrease the brightness, and 4D vibration doesn't even support in this game as well. That's another thing which I thought of just mentioning for a lot of other users. So one advantage with the Realme X7 Max is that it's got the 3.5mm jack, so which will be really great to perform using this kind of 3.5mm jack. As you can see, the real-time FPS meter, how much I'm trying to get. So this is what I'm trying to show you, friends, the real-time FPS meter while I'm trying to play the game. So I'm getting 60 FPS. So instead of using the third-party FPS meter, I'm trying to use a inbuilt FPS meter at this point. So in the Realme X7 Max, there are a couple of advantages, which is having this kind of matte surface. Definitely this kind of helps for long time playing the games. That is what I did like in this Realme X7 Max particularly. So well friends, after first 10 minutes of playing the game, the battery life decreased to the 81% in this Realme X7 Max, and the battery life in this iQOO device decreased up to 85%, as you can see, for the first 10 minutes of playing the game only. So 2% got already decreased in both phones. So now let me to play the normal match and show you exactly. So if we get the 4D vibrations as an update in this phone, that would be really great when it's an iQOO 7 device. That is what I am trying to wait for, the iQOO 7's 4D vibrations update in this phone. So in case if you want me to use a third-party FPS meter as well, so make sure to comment below. Definitely I can do that kind of video as well, third-party FPS meter using. That will be really great. So the option for the touch optimization as well in the Realme X7 Max, in case if you want to optimize the touch thing, you can do that. So these are settings which I'm trying to use only the smooth and extreme settings only. So by using the smooth and extreme settings, so these are the results we are getting right now. So next I'm planning to do another video on the battery draining test as well. So starting from the 100% to 0%, that is what I'm going to test very soon. So stay tuned for those more videos, friends, in case if you are interested. So using this game display enhancement, I think a little bit kind of effect you can actually feel in the display, some, but not much. Using this game display enhancement, I'm not sure whether you'll be able to notice or not. Let me show you this kind of grass. As you can see, even slightly, you can see still some kind of flickering is going on even now as well while recording. So I'll try to play the game in one by one phone. Let's see what will happen, which phone will be having what kind of result. So definitely you will be getting this kind of message as well, saying that you will be entering into the virtual world as well. As you can see right now, the real-time FPS meter, I'm trying to show you exactly how much it is, the real-time FPS meter. So right now there is not that shutters are going on at this point. I'll try to do the third part FPS meter, another test as well, friends, a boot camp test. Very soon I'll try to do that video. So in case if you want me to do, I can do that video as soon as possible, maybe today as well. So this is a basic normal gameplay comparison only between both phones. Just I thought of just doing to show you the obvious graphics is going on and obvious quality is going on between both phones. What are the changes you can actually expect both devices. So unless I use the third party FPS meter, sometimes you may not be able to know how much is the difference is going on between both phones. So definitely, if possible, I'll try to upload a video today as well using the third party FPS meter while playing the Battlegrounds mobile game India. This game, same game, I'll try to play and I'll try to show you if possible, definitely for you all. On the other hand, in the iQOO device, so it feels a lot of difference, friends, coming from the Realme X7 Max to this kind of phone. Coming from Realme X7 Max to iQOO device, because Realme X7 Max is really a small phone which is really compact and useful. Like, you don't feel tired of playing for the long time, and even for the backside matte surface as well, which also really helps for some users. But I'm still waiting for the update on this iQOO device in terms of having this kind of 4D vibrations. So I'm not sure when we'll be able to get that kind of 4D vibrations in this phone. So friends, after 15 minutes of battery, I think let me show you exactly how much the battery is draining. And after close to 16 minutes, the battery drained to 79% in this Realme X7 Max, as you can see. And in the iQOO device, it drained to 87%, as you can see, 83%, sorry. So from 87 we started, and right now it's 83%. Overall, the display feels slightly kind of saturated in this iQOO device, slightly. I'm not sure, friends, but I did notice this kind of thing. Let me try to go to some kind of same location if possible to show you a difference how it is regarding the grass. So that's maybe happening because of this kind of game display enhancement, I think so, where the colors are slightly improved. As you can see clearly, the colors are really good improved. So I'll try to do the in-depth battery draining test as well, friends, comparing both phones. So very soon I'll try to do that. So for you all, so stay tuned for those more updates. So if the iQOO 7 phone has got the 4D vibrations and the voice changer option in this phone, that would be really great to use. So that is what I was waiting. So maybe in the next update as well, we should be able to see the real-time FPS meter by default in this phone. Let's see whether that is happening or not. So we need to talk about the Realme X7 Max. So Realme X7 Max, in terms of the gaming and everything, it feels kind of okay, but unless I use the third-party FPS meter, I may not be able to know that. So definitely I'll try to use the third-party FPS meter while exactly dropping in the bootcamp. I'll try to do that kind of testing today if possible. Bootcamp and other sites as well, try to plan ultimately, friends. So this is the exact location. So I think grass and trees, you can compare between both phones, which display looks the better. Let me just slightly increase full brightness. I just want to keep full brightness in both phones and show you exactly the results, what is happening. Let me need to kill him. As you can see, the sky location as well. Let me need to come out of the car and show you. You can see the display looks really brighter in the iQOO 7 device when compared with the Realme X7 Max display. You can clearly see that, friends. The sky and the tree colors as well, everything looks really great in the iQOO 7 smartphone. Yes, it looks really good and really sharp and really saturated and contrast. You can clearly see the difference, how much it is between both phones. Let me disable that game display enhancement. As you can see, with game display and without game display, you can clearly see the difference, friends, by using this kind of game display enhancement. So it's a really good option to utilize. Some people, they don't utilize. Some people, they will definitely use this kind of option. Ultimately, right now it's been close to 20 minutes of time, and 20 minutes the battery are drained. I think close to 82% right now. As you can see, friends, 82%. So this is a 50, 60 and 70 I'm trying to keep. And in the Realme X7 Max, let me decrease back to the 70% of the brightness. So I'll try to play the game for some time. Maybe for 30 minutes only. I'll try to play the game 30 minutes and let's check the 30 minutes of the temperature, how much it is. So right now, let's check the temperatures. It's close to 37 degrees, as you can see, 38 degrees right now, as you can see, friends, 38. Front and everything, the 37 and 38 is a maximum. Let's check in the Realme X7 Max. How much the Realme X7 Max? 38.6, as you can see, slightly more. 38.6 degrees. So slightly more temperature recorded in the Realme X7 Max. With this normal gaming only, friends. So 37 degrees on the back side. So overall the temperatures are slightly higher in the Realme X7 Max when compared with the iQOO 7 device particularly. So slightly higher, but both phones are kind of close to each other only in terms of the temperature wise. Both phones, same kind of temperatures are recording. So friends, after gaming for 30 minutes, slightly, let me try to show you the temperatures, how much it is in both phones. Right now it's 38.6, as you can see, and in the iQOO it's of 38 degrees, as you can see, it's 38.4. Slightly, both are kind of same kind of temperatures it's maintaining. Let me try to show you the battery percentage, 75%. It dropped. So in the beginning it is 83% of the battery. Right now it dropped to 75%. So there's a decrease of, I think, close to 8%. And in the iQOO right now it's 79. So in the beginning it is 87 and right now it's 79, as you can see, friends. So there's a decrease of 8% in this phone. So total both phones are kind of close to each other in terms of the battery draining. Particularly, that is what I did notice during this time of gameplay. And I'll be back with another video, friends, comparing both phones using third-party FPS meter as well, just by testing how much FPS we can actually get while playing this Battlegrounds mobile in India. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Until then, bye.